This is where our guard is actually kicking out and our tackle is leading up through. This one's a little bit of a counter play. I know it's tough to see. Wing back's over here, fullback is here. Our halfback that was about 2,400 yards. Quarterback, it's a counter play where he steps this direction. Guard comes across and kicks out. Our tackle and our fullback lead up through. So he takes a step, kicks the ball, just like we're running power to that side, and then cuts back. And this one ends up working out in our favor as well, except we fumbled at the 1 yard line. Well, fortunately for us, that was the only time we were stopped in this game. So, except we took a knee in hand. Our guys played really well. This is a counter play off of that same thing. Our main halfback's over here. We have a wing back. We're going to run him back this direction on the counter. So the guard will kick out, this tackle lead up. This tackle does a really nice job staying on the linebacker. So 74, Lance will come through right there. Stays on that linebacker, which is nice. This is where the coach, I hope he's got enough speed. And just enough, but anyway. Our guard did a really nice job of kicking him up. Yeah, hurt ourselves doing stuff like that.
I never saw that.
It's a good thing because that was your son. This one, the 14th game of the season. So both guards are supposed to pull out here. We're running to this side on a reach play. He, for some reason, goes that other direction. Like I said, he is a 4.0 student. He had the best GPA on our team last year. Just goes to show you that. And he's a nice kid. But man, I'm going to have to chew his parents out.
We have worked on this. Just so you know, we have worked on this. We've never, I don't know if we ran it all season, but we worked on it in practice, so it's not
The
something
influence block we worked on.
Yeah.
But not,
No.
it wasn't in our game plan.
Do you have both semesters together, Molly? 2.0 plus 2.0?
Dennis, don't give it away.
Yeah, this was our biggest play of the state championship game. And he didn't even get to the party.
Yeah, we didn't even bring it, so I'll show it again. You can see our lead guard gets around out there, gets in the way.
Tight end gets another block.
Yeah. You can always do better, that's for sure. And so we have, both of them are pulling guard and tackle to the right. And zone view, you can see they get through there. Worked out okay. All right.
This is the first time we ran the trap drill on Thursday. Just show.
So, yeah, you'll see it.
First time, after coming back after 2 months. Oh, no. How many times have you had that happen in practice? You got those guards running into each other. I was just glad they didn't hit heads. In practice, they always seem to hit heads. Here they did.
There's that info. I'm gonna throw some huddle stuff up here. How much time do we have, Dennis?
118 right now, or 115.
Okay, good. That's what we were hoping. Questions so far? If there's anything else that you want that,
You guys run any motion, Molly, in the backfield?
we do at times. We haven't as much lately. We have in the past, though. Some of the motion stuff, I'll run it if I don't think it's a key for the other team. If I think it helps to throw that off, maybe as a key breaker once in a while.
We don't get many defenses that'll shift down for us. So, when you try to influence a linebacker or something like that. So we did start a little bit of shuffle motion with our fullback this year to get him better angle towards getting on that kick out. But we don't see many linebackers shifting down with us when we go motion. We went a couple times unbalanced during the course of the year. We don't even get teams to stem down or anything like that against our.
At times.
So we just pretty much stay true to what we do and just.
Hey, Coach, have you heard of your offense ever being referred to as a child abuse offense?
Never.
Really?
Boring, dull.
Well, the teams that play against you call it child abuse.
Because we just beat on you? Yeah, I've never
Well,
heard that.
Our fans don't like it either. So.
you know how you get, I actually had a parent come up to me, well, he's not a parent anymore, well, I guess he's still a parent. But he came up to me after the state championship game, and said, geez, you should have thrown the ball more. You know, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that, my next door neighbor is 84, and he's like, I just get bored going to your games. All you do is just run the ball. Why don't you throw it more? Well, because we don't want to score more. You know, I don't know, but yeah. What do you tell them?
We try to do, well, it's not that we don't want to, it's not that
We
we
do
don't
what,
have
and be honest, anybody that runs the double wing, and Tim Murphy will tell you, you do what you do best, and this is what we do best.
And if it's working, you stick with it. If not, then you adjust from there. But hopefully we have a good enough internet connection here. So,
You guys 4 yards off there, quarterback, or?
yep, quarterback's at 4, halfback, we vary based on the play. The other thing that we'll do is, yeah, here's our traditional tight formation. Okay, so I know we're only about a 2 formation team. We have multiple ones in there with some unbalanced and spread and things, but typically this is our double wing. I know Chuck runs. You said you kind of went back to that, more of that. We run this year probably about 40% of the time, and of our shotgun about 60%, based on who we're facing. We ran a little bit more shotgun in the state title game because this kid was an all-state defensive end, and we were trying to match up our formation a little bit, taking advantage of going away from him a little. But yeah, this one here is our inside track play, and there's no reason we shouldn't have scored a touchdown. I know most people say that on most plays, but we get tripped up just a little bit. All right. So we're gonna our guard's gonna track to the right, so our left side guard here makes a nice trap block, and then we just fall down on the turf. But kind of frustrating when that happens. But we do pull and trap about 90-95% of the time. Here we're gonna run outside to this side. This is where both guards are pulling. You can see he did a really nice job, I thought. Alex, if you watch our left guard, see how he got his hand on that tackle? That's what we're talking about when Kevin does those drills. So, right there, where he reaches, grabs. And he falls down and doesn't do a whole lot, but and it doesn't hurt when your halfback is 217 pounds and squats 500, then he can run over there and do that. So that was good. So, Dennis, you were asking me earlier if we're on quarterback counter. This is that quarterback counter out of that formation. So our halfback fakes power. Our right side guard is going to kick out over here, and right side tackle and fullback are going to lead up, and our quarterback will keep this one. So that was what you were asking me earlier, so I want to show that. This one's straight power, so it should be the same action, except we're running to the right. Guard and tackle on this side are pulling. You can see the pull steps when they get in there that Kevin works on in practice. He just cuts off. Fullback kicks out on this one to the right-hand side. We veered a little bit wide on that one with our 2 linemen. You know, we go to Winona State football camp every year. We take our team up there and talking to Cam up there, their offensive coordinator. You know, he and I were kind of discussing offense a little bit, and he goes, you know, everybody's trying to do the same thing. You want to make the other team defend the field, you know, sideline to sideline, vertical, and everything else. And everybody has a power, everybody has a counter, everybody has a trap. You know, and you just kind of package it a little bit differently. We like this just because we like to double down at the point of attack and pull through. And Kevin does a really good job of coaching the offensive linemen on that.